Happy New Year!
The year 20...
Bon anniversaire? Bon anniversaire?
Bon année.
Bon année.
Yeah.
That's bon année. That's happy birthday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bon année. Hey, listen. Happy 2022.
Yeah, man.
Boy, 2020 part 2. We're
Honestly,
going again.
We are here. And I don't know, it still feels like an extension of 2020.
That's what I'm saying. This is 2020 part 2. It still feels like we're in the year 2020.
Exactly.
How are we 2 years late?
Exactly.
Like, it's mad.
Yeah.
It's mad.
Well, we're here, you know. No lockdown.
No lockdown.
Fortunately, unfortunately. You know, for various reasons.
I mean, I went 1 week, maybe 2 weeks, but
Exactly.
you didn't get that, but hey, here's what it is.
Indeed.
Happy to be here, nevertheless. So.
Exactly. Cool. Well, guys, we're going to be starting off the year light before we get into, you know, the other things on the road, you know, things we have planned, guests and things coming down very soon.
Yep.
If you guys, you know, are familiar with the podcast space, Fresh and Fit Podcast.
Very interesting podcast.
They actually have a history of messing up, kicking people out, getting exposed for stuff. It's funny.
I feel like that's part of the. It's like it's part of the show.
It must be. Like at this point, it must be.
It must be.
It must be part of the branding.
Yeah, part of the branding.
Exactly. So Asian doll, I don't know. There's cash doll. There's Asian doll. There's
a lot of different dolls, man.
There's Barbie doll.
Barbie doll.
Has got on the podcast apparently recently, and she actually got kicked off. She kicked out. And apparently, on a side note, some things were said, which we'll get to anyway. So yeah, something light, not too serious.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a small reaction in there.
Let's see what it's saying.
Yeah. And this is, I think, on someone called D Chanel's page as well. So let's say it's kind of reaction of reaction.
By SDL TV, this Asian dog gets kicked off of Fresh and Fit podcast. Lord, here we go with these niggas again. Why is Asian dog on their podcast? I thought they focus on alpha men and how to get the thousand. Like what is she doing here? I'm confused. But sure, let's see what happened and why she got kicked off. Let's watch.
I don't even know who she is, so I don't care. So.
Who? She's my Asian.
Guys, sidebar conversation, please.
Wait, that's because
whoa,
was he? He can't. He's not talking about her. He can't be talking about her.
That's
he
crazy.
Can't because, to be honest, however she reacts, listen, he has to accept it. Because come on, how can you say that? Someone comes to your show and you say, I don't even know who she is. That's a bit mad. Well, I'm assuming
that's
he's talking about
disrespect.
her.
Yeah.
That's a big disrespect.
Must we see the side eye?
Yeah. It was like, what?
Told you, this is like, this is like the 5th time I've told you that, right? 6th time. Like, stop. For real, like, stop.
He mean as fuck.
Yeah, it's the whole show. Yeah, she could do it as a show. I'm not mean as fuck. I just have rules. So, alright, go ahead. It's a podcast.
What I look for in a man that's like approaching me.
Hold on. Excuse me?
You mean?
I'm not mean at all.
I don't care.
Have you been here the whole time?
No.
Alright then, so you don't know what was happening, right?
He's mad.
So,
wow.
How you gonna come on somebody's show and not know what go down and say, oh, you're mean?
It don't matter. I can say what I want.
Okay, well, you get the fuck off the show too.
Oh! That escalated quickly. Wow.
That is actually very mad.
That's mad.
I'm still trying to process what happened, but that escalated. That went 0 to 100.
Unless we missed something earlier, I don't know. Maybe them lot were moving mad or doing something that was crazy, and it just reached the top. Wow, that was 0 to 100.
Honestly.
Wow. Hey.
Let's see. I'm not mean. Get off my show.
But again, I don't know if something happened earlier, but his reaction was a bit too mad. She said, "You're mean." Like,
yeah, it's true.
Move on from that.
Exactly. You looking dead serious, like he's about to pull out a gun.
Wait, rah. Hey, look at even her face. It's mad. It's true though.
Yeah, definitely.
Why is he talking to her like this? I'm confused. You invited her on your podcast just to be rude?
I'm sorry. He's hot. I'm calm.
No, I'm very confident. just like bro, you gotta show a little respect on the podcast.
It's cool, bro. Chill.
I say you mean, it is what it is. So what the fuck you want me to say?
That's not true
Me,
though.
you mad about I said me?
Right.
Wrong as hell.
Well,
Yeah, well.
Okay.
These guys have insecurities.
Yeah.
Earlier on the show, so we just sent her to chill because it was like 5 times before like chill. So that's why.
Okay, but I said you mean. Why he wanna stop the shit?
Well,
Some dramatic
because you don't know what was going on.
we are holding so
Why
good, bro. Hey,
would
yo.
he piss you off?
Shit, bro. Alright, we good.
He wanna hold it. Let's go.
We good. Let's keep going, bro. We
I wanna
alright.
leave.
Let's keep the
Don't
baby.
leave. I won't.
Okay, just like from here on out, like please one at a time because we're gonna make sure we're
Start
together.
over. I won't say nothing. I promise.
It's the 5th time. You said it last time.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Start it over.
I said we said it last time.
Wait.
Let's let them down for you. Alright.
And the other thing, why you got 30 guests at one time? Maybe that's also the problem.
Several people with mics.
Yeah, well, to be honest, the main reason this podcast gets their viewership or viewings are from like these kind of sessions
Yeah.
where they actually have different females on to talk about relationship advice.
Yeah.
They call themselves Fresh and Fit because apparently they give fitness advice and also relationship advice.
Okay.
The roommates have been on this before. We've
Yeah,
seen like Kevin
yeah.
Samuels on it before. So they give that kind of advice, and people in our culture, we're more drawn to drama and things, and this is where it all comes up. People say
Yeah.
wild stuff, people get kicked off. So this is like the USP. This is a unique selling point.
Okay.
Exactly. But it does get messy sometimes, I can't
Yeah.
lie. It
I'm
does
not
get
sure.
messy.
So you see all like the other females and
Yeah.
stuff. Are they like on other episodes as well, or they just
Nah,
do they
it's
change
like
up
random
just
every
random
week,
people?
literally.
I don't know who
It's
are
a
these people?
strong rotation.
Just a rotation of different.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Just to get pretty faces basically
what
on,
it- yeah,
the,
okay.
on the team. That's pretty much it, man.
That's talking. Because when there are a lot of people are bound to talk over each other. That kind of happens.
Nah. I'm just talking in general. Don't get me like.
No, we end the show after this.
After this, okay, cool.
Yeah, 20 up.
That's hard.
Yeah.
I messed up.
I need one. Venmo me or send it to me via Uber Eats. Thanks.
We got Dixie Enormous.
Thank you.
Everybody says, girl, to it from my Irish fresh, you know?
Where was you living?
Okay.
Yeah.
We got DJ says,
She said, I'm out of
Dan,
here.
when Agent Mo sat down,
She said, I'm gonna head out.
all of us were busted. You up? Later. Alright, girl, to it from my Irish fresh, okay, cool. And then we got, best of one on his back. Yeah.
Oh, mine left to go.
So we're gonna end this show here shortly.
That's the first you did, nigga.
And Chris,
Hey.
Chris,
Wait, why is he still trying to do the show?
Yeah,
As if like
that's
something is not happening
funny.
in this
It's
place.
such- that's
I'm
really
confused.
terrible. He just put, wait, how did he come back in the
Wait,
studio?
he
How did he
can't
come
even
back
came
in?
back.
let's close up.
Yeah, good decision.
Oh, they must have just cut the tape.
Wow.
That's probably what you should have did when you edited it in the first place. to be
For real.
honest.
But again, the controversy kind of sounds so,
Yeah.
you know.
It's true. It's very true.
Well, Asian, don't come on someone's show not knowing what's going on and speak it down on the host. Respect the show. Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
First time doing it, just say Myron is a real one. Don't change. Bro, we don't change. I don't even know who she is.
Who fans are these?
That's me.
Yes, man.
Girl, like, you know who Queen Vaughn is?
No, I know who King Von is, but
Okay,
I mean,
you should know who his girl is.
I don't know who his girl is.
It's King Von, because,
Yeah,
like,
to be honest.
hold on, the fact you said it's King Von's girl instead of it was her.
Yeah, that tells you right there.
Tells
I
you
mean,
everything.
I don't know who she is, and I don't care.
Yeah,
Let's
okay.
keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's bad. Nah, I'm sorry. They're in
Such
the wrong for this.
ignorance.
Yeah, they're actually in the wrong from
Wow.
what I've seen. Because her reaction as well, I feel like it's even pretty calm in regards to how she's been treated. First you're saying you don't even know who the person is in front of her face. You've basically just overreacted when she said that you should just chill. Okay, fair enough, yeah. They might have been in the wrong talking or whatever other thing, but okay, it's kind of gonna happen with that many people just there like that.
Exactly.
With drink as well, like
Exactly,
it's gonna
yeah,
happen.
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
you're setting it up to happen,
Uh-huh.
and then you just overreacted and just keep thinking. That's a bit mad. That's a
Bro.
bit mad.
Very, very, very mad.
Hey,
Very mad.
That's toxic. Okay, this is toxic.
Very
this is toxic. This is toxic.
Very toxic. I just... Wow. I don't know what to say. You know, it's the fact that... Okay. They're united, but in the wrong way. And it's probably even worse because they're so blind to see that this is wrong. Like, this is not good.
This is actually not.
You invited her on this show, like us invited someone, like people on the podcast, to just what? What was the point?
Yeah,
you're like inviting a guest to your house to kick them out.
Exactly.
You know?
Like, it doesn't make sense if you're saying, oh yeah, you don't even know who she is, but you invited her on the show. Like, come on.
Alright, anything else? We good? Alright, cool. With that said, guys,
Why
thank you for
are you
coming
being so
out. Watch the
nasty?
show. We appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video on the way out.
Fuck out of here. This was so fucking whack. Listen, this is only the second time that I reacted to these guys. I don't know much about them. I don't know how they normally operate, but this was just disrespectful unnecessarily. And I get it. This is your podcast. You want to keep some type of order, but there's a way to speak to people. You didn't have to do all of that. For what? And you got that press because she said you were mean? Are you serious? That got under your skin and made you be so disrespectful towards her because she called you mean? Really? And y'all talking about y'all alpha niggas or whatever? I don't understand this. I don't understand it at all. Have some respect when you're speaking to people that you invite on your podcast. Don't be like, this was just so unnecessary. All she said was that you were mean. She didn't say you wasn't get disrespectful. She said that was mean. Because you were like, hey, because you were kind of hostile. And they said that, this is not the first time we have to tell her that. Okay, if it's becoming a problem, then how about you kick her out or mute her mic? There are other things to be done. This was unnecessary. I didn't like this at all. And I think she handled herself pretty well, honestly. I would have expected her to go off.
That's what
I've seen on Instagram. She's gone off on several people. This is what they do, I guess. I think I'm done with Fit Fresh. I'm done with what they talk about because I'm just seeing nonsense after nonsense. Again, I don't know much about them, so this probably isn't a representation of who they are and what they preach and all of that. But from what I've seen, it just looks like nonsense. I don't think you need to be disrespectful to women like this, to anybody, really, but especially you as a man, a big alpha man who's in charge of you feel the need to talk down a woman on your show. Gross. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all thought though. Let me know what other videos you've been watching. I'll see y'all in the next one.
This is the second part. Again, this is not a video, but it's the second part of the conversation itself. When Asian Doll went off the screen, these guys had some very interesting things to say about black women regarding that, which is very interesting. But let's get into it.
Use that one, bro. What about the black dating app called Black? It's funny I never used that one, bro. But hey, man.
I mean, hey, bro, if you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, go for it, man.
LaQuisha.
Yeah, like, me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like that.
Man.
We ain't night riders.
Nah,
So,
I'm good.
sometimes if they're, red bone, but like in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark, if you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Okay, so last one, guys.
Nah, they can't get away with that. They can't get away with
Now, we're
that.
not going to mention names for certain
really
reasons,
do.
right?
Yes.
For a bunch of legal implications. But if you guys are in our community, we talk about.
It's funny I never used that one, bro. What about the black dating app called Black? It's funny I never used that one, bro. But hey, man.
Here again, though.
Wow, wait, I'm just trying to process. Did I hear what I heard?
Like, me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like that.
Man.
We ain't night
I was
riders.
so shocked.
So,
I'm good.
sometimes if they're, red bone, but like in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark, if you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Okay, so last one, guys.
That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable because that's not even now like you saying that this is your preference or whatever. This is you now trying to like kind of put down a certain race. How can you say I'm not really down with the dark like that? Oh, Night Riders.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, honestly.
What? These are the people that you guys can cancel because this is now 2022 and you're openly coming to say that. That's mad. And he's even saying that on camera, knowing the camera is there. So what are you doing? What are you doing like in private?
Exactly.
That's
Exactly
mad.
that.
That's very mad.
It's first of all, I didn't show it, but Asian Doll actually posted a reply on Twitter saying that first of all, Myron, that guy on the left, is
Yeah.
not black. I don't know where he's from, but he doesn't look black to me anyway.
Yeah.
But again, just like you said, just for them to have even the guts
Mm.
and to be so ignorant,
Fam.
to mention, to say those things, and your tongue not be heavy, your mouth not be heavy, literally.
Like he was saying it as if like it's just normal to him.
Yeah.
Like, it's just freestyling. This is what I do. Like, yeah.
To be honest, I think I was speaking to someone about it, and I think it's I wouldn't even say like it's okay. It's true. Like I guess if you are black yourself and you're able to make these comments, you could say in a way you hate yourself by making comments like that.
Definitely.
But for me, that's just ignorance, stupidity. You know, it just makes no sense. It's just, I have no idea, you know. For me, it's not even the first time these guys have been exposed for.
do you
But
know
this
what
is
it
definitely
is?
the
It's
lowest.
like-
This is the lowest of the low. Definitely.
And do you know what it was? It's like he kept on going. Like, okay, you first said, what did he say? He's not me and whether or not down with that. And then you had to go and add another jab and add another comment as well.
No, the
Like,
Lakeisha, we don't do Lakeisha.
yeah, we don't.
Lakeisha.
I was just thinking, wait, rah. He got about like 3-4 disses in that little segment. That's mad. That's unacceptable. I'm not telling anyone to cancel anybody, but hey, listen.
The clout chasing goes on, man. The clout chasing goes on. No
For
one
real.
can tell me, no one can say that they're not doing all of this, the theatrics and everything.
Yeah, it is.
For the clout.
I feel like it. I feel at this point, I feel like they are.
110%. Sometimes you can get away with certain things where like it could be assumed that it just happened because of circumstances, you know, in whatever on the show, whatever. But with the amount of times this has happened, and this right now,
Yeah.
man,
It's like this is their blueprint. Just have like a kind of controversial kind of,
honestly,
I don't know, statement or something. Let it go on socials, and yeah, more people will watch.
indeed,
That's mad for me. That hearing that, nah.
very,
Really, these guys off, man.
very,
Really,
very
these guys
mad.
off.
And to be honest, sometimes you hear people do and say mad things online, but
Yeah.
I'm not saying this is the craziest, but this is out there. I haven't
out
heard
there.
anything like this.
Because do you know what it was for me?
Plain and
yeah?
simple like this.
He even said it, and even like hearing himself say it, it didn't even stop him. Because normally when someone says something or does something, and knowing that they're on that camera and this is going out to the world, wait, they even edited it. This is what I don't understand. Like, how did this get out? Unless it was leaked or whatever, but like he was conscious of all this kind of stuff, yeah, and he still continued. That is mad for me. That's mad. That's mad. And you're trying to say that you're creating content for that culture. I'm sorry, mate. Get that one out. You're out. You're done. Done. You guys are done. Because that's wild. That is wild.
Very,
That
very,
is wild.
very, 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 very. Oh my gosh, man! I don't know what to say. I don't know what to
I
do.
don't know what to say. Because it's actually unacceptable. Because if this was now a white person that said that, straight
course.
up, white
No,
person
no.
would finish that person.
Yeah, and
for the
afterwards,
same
yeah.
treatment. These lot deserve the
Yeah,
same
and off
treatment,
camera you
honestly.
can look as well, and
Yeah.
you guys can check it out and see, you know, that in our community as creatives, as podcasters or whatnot, these are the type of people that should not be, you know, given the time of day.
Sure. Is these the people you guys are supporting?
Honestly, literally.
Unscripted, we're here. You guys are supporting now. You guys are going fair fresh guys.
Man. There's a saying, you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
It's true.
You live by your sword, you die by the sword,
It's
man.
true.
And right now, they're finished, man. They're finished.
But the
They're-
funny thing is, they're not even going to be like.
Yeah, do you know, that's
I'm gonna
actually
still
true.
see episodes next week and people tuning in. I'll still see it on socials. Like, I won't even be surprised.
Man,
I won't even be surprised. But boy, it's mad.
what way
It's
to
mad.
start 2022?
Yeah, man.
Amazing start. Fantastic.
Oi.
Fantastic.
Now, 22 will be good. It should be
Definitely,
good.
definitely.
It should be good.
Yeah. So yeah, let's you know that business. But yeah, again, something I want to react to, which is very interesting. I haven't. There's been controversial podcasts. Even you've seen Gavin Samuels delete people, kick people out their Zoom calls,
Yeah.
whatever. But this has
This
just
one was
been
just a bit-
wow.
Yeah. Yeah,
very
it was
wild.
very wild.
Very wild.
Very wild. Like,
yeah, I don't see them the same way.
nah,
anymore.
I actually don't. And the funny thing is, like, my first kind of, but the first time I saw anything about them, I actually agreed with whoever the point, or whoever it was that was making the point. I agreed with what the person was saying. It was something about like, oh, you guys want a traditional man, but you don't want to be a traditional man, or something like that. And I was actually agreeing with the point that they will actually make it there. But since then, everything I've heard is just being trash.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, we actually move.
Move. But guys, thank you for watching the reaction.
Yep.
Thank you for getting involved. If you want, feel free to go to their page, flag as inappropriate, report them to Facebook, let's say to Meta.
Hey, to Meta. It's true, it's Meta.
But yeah, thanks again for watching, guys.
Yep.
Thanks for your support. This year's gonna be a great year for us, for
man.
all of you. And we're gonna catch you next time.
Yep. Peace.
Peace.